You are consuming for dopamine, not for your identity. Like you're doing this thing very, very unconsciously. How? Like at very base of you, like we live our life as assigned identity that we think we are. Okay, but what if you are living, thinking, understanding things from the identity that is not yours at all? Just think about this for a second. Like if you are seeing so many content about sad thing, or there is nothing that has happened in your life, but this content just stimulate your hormones, it just stimulate your dopamine, so that's why you're feeling that, and your identity just becoming that because of just seeing that video, so you are in that identity that is not yours at all. There is no heartbreak, like there is no breakup of you that happened in your like past life, but you are listening to this song, you are stimulating in that song. Like it didn't happen to you, but that song just created your identity as a heartbroken you know so as I'm consuming a lot of books, social media, and all of this thing, I see this thing that I just adopt someone perceptions and seeing the world through it. Like it happened to me also, like a lot of time, but it is too hard to debunk social reality from our life. Like what is social reality? It is like the invisible rules, expectations, theories, values, ideas that created by society we live in, so here is a book line I have about from the book, how emotions are made, and this line is just linked to this topic and this idea, so I think to incorporate here. So make something up, give it a name, and you have created a concept. Teach your concept to others, and as long as they agree, you have created something real. Can you see this here? Like many people do this thing in social media, in your own life. They just create it, they just name it, and they just tell this to many people or teach this to many people, and just they made up a concept. They just made up a thing, you know. So this is the thing that social media is doing to us. That is a big chunk of social reality. The content you consume, you become it. And why I'm talking about this in like most of my videos is because I see this in my life. Like many of my friends and the people in my surrounding, they are just 24/7 are just being with phone, being on social media, and they just consuming, not doing anything at all. So that's why I talk about this in every of my videos, because I think it just become a big chunk of our life, like social media, and all of this thing. So we must learn to adopt it. We just learn to get a useful thing out of this thing, like we should get benefit from everything. the but the opposite is happening, like this thing is getting benefit from us. So that's why I'm making all of this video for you to be very aware about it. And yeah, this video is all about creation, just shift from the consuming or a consumer to a creator, because this is the life, I think, the meaning of life, to being a creator, experience your thing, experience your own self, like who you are, what you can do, just a thing. So the content you consumes, you become it. Okay, if you consume wealth content, you feel behind. Okay, if you consume beauty content, you feel imperfect. If you feel traumatized content, you feel broken. If you consume a lot of spiritual stuff, you will gonna feel chosen. Like if you consume a lot of productivity content, you feel lazy. If you feel conspiracy content, you feel unsafe. So the content is programming you. You are becoming your content. So it's just programming you. every time you see a thing in your media, in your reel, in your shorts, in your YouTube, in your Instagram, like every place. So you can ask me, like, what is the solution, Diksha? Like what we can do, like what we can do to not be in this maze of just consuming and being a puppet of someone, So I will gonna tell you that solution is follow thinkers or mentors who allow you to think, you know so you can play your part in their thing. So follow the mentors, follow the thinkers who thinking something and just sharing their ideas, their thing with you, and consume their content. See what they are telling, what they are talking about, and just incorporate your idea, your threads of thought in that thing. So you can get benefit of out of that thing. I created a video on critical thinking, and that's a video I think everyone should watch. And it was an amazing video on how you can increase your critical thinking ability and about all of this thing. So yeah, and I will gonna tell you, like, there are many creation of mine that is in the process now. So literally build your own shit, man. Like, just literally build anything you like, anything you love to do, just create it. Because if you are in the creation process, you can see what people are giving you as a creation. Every time 24/7 people are giving you something. It's just a very deep thing that people are just giving you 24/7 a thing. They are just giving you. And just see, is there a equal give and take is happening in your life? Like, you are taking the thing and you are also giving something to the world. If not, then you are just in the giving process. People are giving you something. They are giving you thought, they are giving you their perspective, they are applying their uh, theory of life onto you. So if you are in the creation mode, you can think like, okay, if this person is giving me that thing, then how that thing is created by that person. Because you are in the creation mode and you know how the things are made, how you link the ideas and how everything made. So that is a very important thing that you should do in your life. Like, build your own shit, so you can just don't allow and be aware about someone creation that is coming, that people are giving you, and you are very conscious about that okay, if this is the thing that someone is giving me, then okay, I will try about it, I will gonna see about this thing. So be aware about that thing. So don't seek perfection on it, just create, use your unique being of essence, and don't think about you're perfect on it or not. See me, like, I don't, like, I'm very a perfectionist thing that I want a perfect thing every time. But like, now I'm just allowing myself to just play with my things and not be very perfect in everything that I do, because this is my creation, this is my thing that I love to do, and I think I should do. If it is not perfect, it is very okay. So yeah, get through trial and error to know what identity is best for you, and feel personal to you. If you are saying to me that, Diksha, like, if I am consuming that thing from, like, for my dopamine and not from my identity, that, like, not for my identity, then how can I shift from it? If you don't know about the thing that you really want to do, or what identity you want to have in your life, then just go through the trial and error. Just go through the trial and error method. Just try different thing that you want to. Just choose, like, 2026 is coming, just choose the thing that you really want to do and just do this. Every month assign a skill, assign a thing that you want to learn, and just do that thing. So you will gonna know what identity you should have for your own self, and just play with that identity. That's it. Because our brain area of DMN, like default mode network, it is very based on your identity. If you are saying that I really want to do this thing, but if you are not doing, because you have a different identity inside yourself. If you are telling yourself that I am gonna be a best person for my own self, but internally you sabotage yourself, you have a negative self-talk cycle. So here your DMN has a thing that you talk to yourself like that, and you are telling yourself a lie. So it will not gonna work in your favor. That's why operating from your identity is very important. To just carry your DMN, carry your default mode network with you, and just playing with it. Integrate that identity there and just playing with that, and then work on that thing, consume a thing and apply your perception on it. Get benefit of your uniqueness. If you tell me that Diksha, I can't do that thing because I think it is very exceptional, or I can't do it, but I will gonna tell you, just consume the thing in that subject, and just apply your perception, what perception you have about that thing. If you like, consuming thing is very important also, like consuming a thing is very important. So that's why you will gonna have your thing, your thoughts about that thing, you know I I hope you are understanding. So yeah, it is very important to have your own perception, but you should also consume a lot of thing from that subject, so you can have your own thought about that thing. So yeah, and here is your uniqueness will gonna play with it. Here is your uniqueness will gonna come, that you have to play with. So in whatever field you are interested on, consume enough on that thing to churn on that idea and create something out of it. Like my example, like I just learned about this concept like social reality from a book. As I journal on it, I get so many linking path that is connecting to other things I have in my mind. So I just read about social reality in the book and I just get an idea. I just link many things related to that one thing, and that's how I created this video. So that's the thing. So be aware that your identity is not manipulated by someone else's, because there is repetition of everything you are doing every day and you becoming it. So repetition is making your identity. Whatever thing like whatever music you are listening every day, whatever thing you are consuming in social media is making you, it is making your identity. If you feel like, if you hear a lot of sad songs, then you will gonna feel broken inside from your own self, and there is no scenario like that happen in your personal life at all. So here is your identity just getting manipulated by external world. So why I'm telling you to build your own thing is because if you are connected to your creation, then you will gonna always be connected to your own self, because your creation is you. A thought, feeling or perception, that's why creation is important, because your creation is you. A thought, feeling or perception, that's why creation is important. Whenever you create something, it tell you that Diksha, it tell you that this is who you are, this is the thing that you really love to do and you are doing it. Whenever you create thing, it just tell you and it show you your identity. That's why you will gonna be very connected to your own self by being in creation mode. That is a benefit, one of the benefit to being in a creation, to create your own shit. Just upload it, just upload your anything, just do, create, just paint that canvas that you really want to. So people are losing critical thinking, manipulated by social media algorithm. They are becoming someone who is not them at all, and I don't want that thing for you. If you are listening to me, I just really want you to go into your creation mode. Just create the thing that you really want to and that you have interested on. Just don't think about anything, because you are living in this awesome age that get benefit out of it. Just do something. That's it. That's the goal of my video.